Michael was, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill him, Larry. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've showed why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Here's Jordan. Oakley passes to Jordan. The second chance effort, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3... straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Now here's Johnson. Bird with it. Gervin covering. And shot on the way. No good from Bird. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent. Actually, too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Feeds it to Ainge. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Bird. McHale with it. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Now Now with the inside in the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game one, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game one. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on it.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Here's the floater. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 6 points.
Silky floater that time by Dennis Johnson. Knows exactly what he needed to do there to beat the defense.
Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Haynes the pass to Bird. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there. But I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
On the wing, Bird. Unloads. Second chance shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great job by Parrish getting aggressive against the contact. He earns the N1 call. And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Yes, that goes in.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Rebounded by Corzine. Jordan passes to Oakley. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Well, you know, he's worked on the perimeter jumper, but where DJ really hurts you is the dribble drive.
Jordan with the bucket.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Here's Johnson. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Seaston's check in for the Celtics. Green's check in for the Bulls. .111 left here in the first quarter. Back to McHale. Over Oakley. Boston again missing.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well. You know, Seastein's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
And with the defender hovering all over him, nice step back.
Celtics trail by 8. Seaston passes to McHale. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Seaston. And no good as it rattles out. From deep, Jordan tries a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Jordan's got 26.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Celtics trail by 11.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Ainge is out. There was Seaston. Then there's Bird. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Parrish in at the center. That's the Boston Five. And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Boston. A nice shot by Jordan.
And Jordan understands when to shoot from deep. His shot selection is really fantastic.
And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Ainge against Gervin. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has got his first bucket in this one.
Ainge beats you all around the floor. He's a three-level scorer for sure.
Offensive rebound. The pass to Jordan. From beyond the arc and then some.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe. And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate. Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Jordan's shot is off. Celtics trail by 14. The shot by Seasting, no good. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. The Bulls leading by 16. Lets it go with a 3. Michael Jordan is now over the 40-point mark. Again, Mike Fratello in this series.
You look at the Boston defenders, they are at a loss for what to do about Jordan. He's adjusted to their adjustments.
Well said. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
Here is Seasting after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Inexcusable letting Parrish get this kind of position if you're the defense. You deserve to get dunked on.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them.
For the Celtics, Walton comes in for McHale. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. And the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Celtics trail by 17. And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
Future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes.
Fantastic work inside from Johnson. Not bashful at attacking from the paint.
Here's Jordan, and it's Bird with the rebound.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Johnson can't hit. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Fades and shoots. Jordan had 49 in game one, and creeping up on that here.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
Walton a screen on Mason. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird. 5 on the clock. Walton a screen on Jordan. To the inside. And Walton throws it down.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim.
The 50-point mark in this one. Mike, that is a new career high for him.
And to put up 50 in just his second year in the league. Jordan is truly a special player.
Very special indeed.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist from Michael Jordan.
So pure, so confident. The moment Gervin has the rock, he knows exactly what to do with it.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Chicago up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. And the Celtics with possession here. 15-point game.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
Really strong putback from underneath that time.
Yeah, good luck, right, Clark, when he has the ball in his hand.
Exactly.
They love his determination down there.
And now, let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore, but he put that foot down.